ลอยไปเข้าห้องน้ำ
นี่คุณระวังนะคุณ
Top 10 Thailand drama about forced marriage. Koo Za Rot Zab. This drama is about a love story between Ross and a playboy, starting from the story of Ross who borrowed money from his father's friends because of the company he had just led was on the verge of bankruptcy. But for that, he must be willing to marry his son, who is a playboy. Ross, who was a person who had no interest in these organized people, constantly had fight between them. But Korn's sister really likes Ross. She will do anything to unite them. After overcoming many difficulties and misunderstanding, the two fall in love. Wong Wien Hua Jai. Thus is the owner of a winery. He is very protective of his sick younger sister Vineyard, who is in love with Plerng. Plerng already has a girlfriend, Bo. Plerng impregnates Vineyard, cheats on Bo. Not wanting Bo to ruin his sister's happiness with Plerng, thus forced Bo to marry. He did this using deceptions. When they first meet, Bo was very drunk and drugged by a man and taken to a hotel to be robbed. Thus was saw what happenings and saved him. He take her to his hotel. When she wake up, she thought Thus had robbed her. Later, he used this incident to his advantage and forced her into marriage. Thus began to secretly fall in love with Bo, but flirts with him anyway. Jao Sao Jamloei. The drama begins when Ying Jan's family tries to trick him into marrying an old frog to pay off a debt they incur. Ying Jan decides to run away. Somehow, he meets a young Sinchon Vineyard owner along the way who helped him escape. However, he was not as good as he looks at first glance. In order to pay off her family debt and protect her, Sinchon wants her to marry him.
Don'tพูดปลอบใจผมหรอกนะครับ
Plerng Kaen. Theppha Urawi and Utiga are half brothers who always compete with each other. They use the pure love of the two brothers as a bet. Urawi will use it to take revenge on his sister because he doesn't believe in true love, and Utiga will try everything he can do to win the heart of the man he loves. Parn Kammathep. One day, the puppet's stepmother, stepsister, and nephew live alone in a separate household from his father. Upon returning home, he learns from his half-sister that his father will marry another woman who is much younger. Recalling how his stepmother used to take care of him in place of his father, the pup vowed to stop the marriage. However, it turns out that the much younger woman is Pat's older sister, Pim. Pim suddenly leaves her boyfriend Arton, who also happens to pop friends for people rich dad. While comforting Arton, the pup learns about Pim. Feeling guilty for what his brothers had done, Pat visits Arton. Pup sees the couple together and assumes she is Pin. And so, on the day of the wedding, the pup carried out of his plan. He takes the bride to meet him in the parking lot. Pim makes Pat take her place, believing Pat to be Pim, he kidnaps her. Even though Pat tries to tell him who he really is, he refuses to believe it. He takes her to a deserted island and the two are forced to live together. Even though Pop wants to hate him, he couldn't completely and force him to do manual labor. The two go from arguing to genuinely caring for each other when the other is sick. Maya See Mook. This drama tells the story of struggling player Khae Mook, who works as a surrogate woman, finds herself taking on identity of her employee daughter and getting married to the heir of a playboy hodl, Kaen. Nang Fah Kap Mafia. Tell the story of Ram is a CIA agent who has just returned from the United States on a mission. Since he is the only Thai agent, his captain gave him a mission to go undercover and get rid of the mafia group in Thailand. Even though Ram doesn't want to return to Thailand because he thinks his stepmother contributed to the dark of lucks, his twin brother has no choice. Ram followed his target to a flight to Korea. Through several countless errors on the plan that was supposed to be used to spy on the target, it ends with May. Ram has no choice but to follow May and her gay friend Slum as they tour Korea. Ram is finally able to snatch the pen from the man and place it in the target hostel rooms.
อย่าโวยวาย
ตายแล้วนี่คุณรีบออกไปเลยนะฉันรีบดิช่วยด้วยค่ะช่วยด้วยช่วยด้วย
Nang Marn. This drama tells the story of a rich Chakra dynasty family and the relationship between family members and slave. The beautiful young girl is eyeing a partner for the son of the kingdom who is equal status and appearance. But as upcoming marriage is being built, there is a secret that is no one knows about. Theppha But Maya. Rawin is a playboy, a guy who has a lot of girlfriends or guy who cheat on a lot of women. Kuen is a girl who disguises herself as several characters to test him, to see if he truly loves her because they get married. Kuen Hai Reab Ruk. This drama tells the story of Kor, who is playboy and pub owner. He also becomes a flood victim and had to flee and escape from his creditors to trying to get help from Kla, his father in Rayong. But to his surprise, he didn't find his father. There was a young woman named Woon who claimed to be the one who took care of her father. She tells him that Kla disappeared and after that, Kor had a fight with her over the phone. Kor opened his father's safe to get money to pay off his debt, but there is no money. There was only a document stating that his father gave all his money to Woon, and if he wanted the money, he had to marry Woon. Finally, among these 10 dramas, how many have you watched? Let us know in the comments below. Take care and I will see you on the next video.